Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee. They love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Colorado Buffaloes taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Mountaineers will kick it away to start. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buffaloes offense will go on the attack first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, Dave.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Salter. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. This time he's got it. He was not going to be denied. Disheartening tacklers running behind his pads and finally down at the 40. Grab near the marker, it's Miller. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. They want to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayden. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So West Virginia's offense has the ball for the 1st time. Looking for space, it's White. Fighting off the defender.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Off play action. He'll heave it deep. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Here comes the heat. Still looking. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Gallagher. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. One final play before the end of the quarter. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's White. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this...
Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
They'll start this drive from the 42. On the run, it's Welch. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Hands it off on the counter. Plows through the defense. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They take over late in the half. Enough time to put together a drive. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. There's the pressure. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Salter. Right on the money.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Looking for room. It's Hayden. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. On the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And a lot of coaches will say...
A way to start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Grabbed in the middle, it's Barnes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
This is a designed run. Breaks into the open.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. You just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Got a man. It's Gallagher. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Just keeps slinging it. Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense doing its job again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, forcing a 3rd down situation, likely to be a pass. Both defenses have played a really good football game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off.
Turning it on! Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's White. Oh, what a move to get room. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The play action fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Barnes. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Rushes on him. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. They are still looking to put a dent in the scoreboard. It is 3rd and goal. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Missouri is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 18 over Texas A&M. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grant behind the line. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got an open man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Welch. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. 2nd down coming up. The run from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. 3rd down coming, and the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. Makes the catch. It's Miller. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Hand off from the shotgun. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten half of the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Dropping back, it's Salter. Here's a heat. Avoids pressure. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And that's just a bad mistake. You can't do that in this situation of the game. You're not going to be able to come back and win this late if you're taking big losses like that. So at this point, if no one's open, he's just got to throw that thing away and live to play another day. But instead, he tries to use his athleticism to make people miss, and he's going to keep the play alive. He ends up taking a massive loss. Their percentage chance of winning this game just went way down.
They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He makes a catch. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Oh, he found a space on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. Past the first down marker and still running. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Looking to pass. It's Henderson. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
First down, West Virginia.
Off the play fake on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.